morning, Clash fans. This is Trample Damage coming to you today with Day 2 of the new Legend League, where I had a pretty solid day, unlike yesterday, where I got wasted on defense yesterday. I started my morning, this is what I got, minus 40, minus 40, minus 31, minus 25. I was like, oh man, this is going to be brutal. And then I turned around and got I got 2 1-stars yesterday. Anywho, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Day 2 of Legend League, which this is time-consuming and complicated, and I don't think very many people are watching these, so we're going to quit doing them after this one. It'll just be a library of 40 mass hog hero charge attacks. But let's jump in with attack 1 against Gladiator. I was super proud of myself on this one because I've been struggling on these ring bases. I need to actually get one of these things and just practice against them. I decided that with Queen and Clan Castle on this side, I should at least consider doing something different than what I've been doing with my attacks on these, where I normally wind up coming in on this side. And 256. There we go. So Queen and Clan Castle on this side decided to come in over here. Balloon and Baby Dragon to create the penetration on this side, get rid of the army camp. Barbarian King comes in, banging away at everything inside there, and the Wall Wrecker managed to get a decent amount of penetration here and hung up on that Archer Tower. Archer Queen frozen. Heroes wind up taking down the enemy Queen. Got through that other outer wall there before the Wall Wrecker gets busted up. And now this was kind of cool because my Queen ended up putting in a lot of work on this side over here. And we've got King and crew, P.E.K.K.A, Ice Golem making some progress that direction. And I was thinking, I'm going to try something different. Normally I wound up I'm sending 30 Hog Riders in somewhere and then trying to save some for the Town Hall. But I thought, hey, if I get a decent enough clip penetration, maybe what I could do is send in some Hog Riders over here and save a couple of them and get these guys in with the mass of the army. And since I still had some power left and some strength left there with the Barbarian King, I'm going to try the next time I get one of these ring bases something similar, where if I can get just even a little bit of penetration beyond this outer wall here, to go ahead and send those hogs in. And Skeleton Spell over there, no problem getting that Town Hall activated. And right now I'm still sitting on 3, well, put it in faster speed. I was sitting on 3 heal spells. Went ahead and used one in the core. Got another one down on the side over here. I was feeling really good about this. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm finally gonna 3-star this base. This stupid, hateful ring base. But ultimately that Inferno Tower said, I'm not gonna... Oh, I thought the Inferno Towers would took people down. Anywho, got really close. Ended up finishing out over, it was the Expo that must have been doing the work that I was attributing to the Inferno Tower. So ended up getting a 93%, which honestly, some of these times I'm attacking this layout of base, and I find myself just praying that I'm going to wind up getting even a single star. So that's it, Wizards, banging walls. That was attack number 1 for the day. Attack number 2, this was yesterday. This was oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This really incredibly friendly person from an Asian clan who skunked me. This base, I really thought I just don't even know what happened. I remember at a point, so I come in on this side over here. I've spent time thinking about what I'm going to do, and we're going to get to a part here where I was like, oh man, everything's going great. I'm going to have, where'd my hogs go? And they all just disappear. So started this off. I don't think this approach was terrible. Ended up losing. I don't think I got to the Town Hall actually. So, tried to get the King to run in up through that side over there, poison spell to take care of the balloons. Got my P.E.K.K.A and my Ice Golem in there. Everybody's, crunching away at things. Archer Queen got frozen. She's killing lava pups. She's killing skeleton spells. She's killing everything she can. And then she dies. And I went, oh man, this sucks. Stupid Archer Queen. Town Hall was almost down. And at this point, I really haven't done much. Still attacking a giant square, but I thought, you know what? I'm at least getting the Town Hall and an easy 2-star. It's not going to be a high 2-star, but it'll be 2 stars. Some bombs on the way in, tornado traps, protected with the Grand Warden's ability, and also took the first Eagle Blast there. Now 1, 2, 3, go a little slower. Here, I was actually like, man, there's so many hogs in there, and I got 2 heal spells left, and look how much they're doing. And in this moment, I actually paused. I was thinking, man, this is going to go so well. And then I don't know what happened. There's like a pit that just opened up in the earth and swallowed all of my Hog Riders whole. Even watching this now, I just don't understand with all the heal that I had going on. I mean, I know there's a lot of damage, but I was literally, before this part happened, thinking, woohoo, I'm going to get 3 stars. And I don't know, it's like a giant, there's 1 giant bomb there. I don't know. It was just, and then I went, where are all my Hog Riders? All my friends are gone. Can I still get 2 stars? Of course I can get 2 stars. And then that 37% damage, I was like, man, this is terrible. So I'm really, really going, all right, where can my guys get 2 buildings apiece? And then that was it. And we got 1 star, 48%. Ouch, that hurt. 49? Oh no, she ran out of time. That really demoralized me, because I had that moment of thinking, I'm going, I got this. Okay, third attack on the day was also against somebody from a really friendly international clan this time. Closed clan. And we're going to go a 3-star. I ended up getting 4 3-stars. A couple days, 2 days, 3 days in a row. I don't remember. Go watch my videos. Watch the other videos. This is the 5th one. 40 Hog Riders. This layout actually seems to work pretty well for me. It's not that overly trapped corner. I seem to have more room to work because I'm not immediately dropping in the face of all those defenses and the heroes. And, you know, just practice walking your heroes. You put them on the right building and you'll get them to go where you want them to go. It's all practice. It's not magic. Wallbreaker gets some penetration. I love witches in the clan castle because the poison spell eats them and they just go, I don't feel so good. Barbarian King going down. Archer Queen wrecking the town hall. She's a little frozen there. She pops up, breaks things. Now in this moment, again, faced with the decision of trying to figure out what's better on this side here, I just felt like that line was going to be too long of the defenses. Over here, the defenses were a little bit tighter, so they were going to put me in more, and I was just thinking it was going to stay tighter on this side. And Grand Warden in, Eagle Artillery coming in, so the Eternal Tome protecting from that first blast. I was a little nervous when they kind of split up there, but that heal spell in the middle, I got a ton of value out of that. I made sure to save one for the Inferno Tower range over there. Save the last heal spell. Those guys, I was thinking, I don't know, those guys need some love, but I thought I have to save the heal spell for down here on this Inferno Tower, at least on the approach. Otherwise, I'm going to wind up losing a bunch of hogs on the way in. I got a little nervous when I saw that giant bomb, and then the bomb tower and the wizard tower, but ultimately, good job, hogs. Mass hogs! They got it. Taking that Tesla down, killing those skellies. 3 stars. Those are the first 3 attacks. I'm going to go adult for a few minutes, and we'll come back and get those other 5 logged in there. Okay, done adulting for a little bit. I'm at lunch. We're about to be eating lunch soon here. So made a few attacks today. Started off very poorly with my attack today with a 1 star. It was a little disappointing, but at least my defense is holding up better today than yesterday. Yesterday was brutal. Ouch, 230. Kicking the shorts when you're this low in Legend League. We're only 3 days into the season, though. Well, this is the 4th day, so we'll see how it goes. So we'll pick back up with where we left off. We left off looking ready for the attack against Nova 1 something really nice, friendly person. So this one I was super proud of because it's the first time I actually managed to get a 3-star against something that has a much more centrally located town hall. It's not exactly a ring base because there are some defenses in here that could pull troops toward the town hall. But it is the first time that I ended up managing to pick up a triple. So I was super excited. I shared this over in the Good Guys. I shared this with my clanmates, and this one actually went really quickly. So here we go. Oh. I thought I came in up here. Maybe that's the attacks I've been failing on. All right, well, now I've got my bearings. 1, 2, 3. So Barbarian King coming down here, and you'll notice I dropped him right on the outside of this unit. That way he would destroy this one and then come this direction. And then the plan was to get him over here, but the wrecker ended up actually taking out that gold mine. Then he turned around and, oh no, he did go in. So I just have no idea what I'm talking about. So good hero funneling. Practice that every morning. Do some friendly challenges with perimeter buildings and make sure that you know how to get your heroes to do the right stuff as they're walking around. So Baby Dragon eventually gets in range of that air defense, and troops are all heading in, except for the Archer Queen, who sees some perimeter buildings. But I got lucky. I would say that's lucky. A whole bunch of balloons that can go down to 1 poison spell, and I got off easy on that one. Wallraker gets in there and does go down before popping all the way through to the town hall, but P.E.K.K.A. and Ice Golem come out and they start doing their business. Hogs coming in up from the top. I was considering coming down here since I still had the queen pumping along, but I was envisioning hitting all of this stuff here and seeing the Hog Riders start to take a lap around here and perhaps not get to the town hall, particularly if the P.E.K.K.A. managed to continue clearing out some of these defenses. I figured up here I would send in a couple Hog Riders on these defenses to clear those out, and then the brunt of my force coming through here would head straight to the core after, which that's exactly what ended up working out. These guys down here, I did trigger the Eternal Tome a bit prematurely. Got some skeleton spells in there to start distracting those single target Inferno towers. Fortunately, with the heal spells sitting right in there and being inside the Grand Warden range, those Hogs were still able to recover from that Giga Tesla exploding. And the Archer Queen still grinding away down there, putting in some good work. Still 1 heal spell left, which at this moment I was so nervous. I was like, I'm going to get 3 stars, I'm going to get 3 stars. And I almost dumped the heal down here. And I said, wait, be patient, be calm. You're going to need it for the bomb tower up here, so don't start using that just yet. You've still got the Archer Queen tanking in behind here, and so the King, of course, chasing all those pesky Hog Riders. All those Hogs full of hit points heading back into this back stretch. They do take the giant bomb outside the heal and then run into a giant bomb, but there was just too many hit points sitting back in there from that heal spell recovering them, and we ended up picking up the triple. So super excited about that one. Finally managed to get an inner lining base, or an inner town hall. Next against Prince Kamal AF. I don't know what the AF stands for, but so that was the second 3-star on the day. This ring base, it is killing me. I need to build one of these things so that I can keep practicing against it. You did see one a little bit earlier where I managed to get a much higher density of damage into this thing. I've been coming at it on this side here. Balloon Baby Dragon in the corner. King coming up a little higher. Stupid flying tank rat bastard lava hound. Wallwrecker did get some decent penetration here, and I just thought, I'm going to get this one. I've got this. Wallwrecker making it all the way. No, not all the way through. For this base, I would use a clan castle full of Valkyries if I could. Like if I was going to attack this layout in war and use mass Hogs, which I wouldn't. But if I did, I'd wind up using Hog Riders. I'd wind up using the Valkyries in the clan castle. So here, because we have a smaller range, a smaller gap, I thought, okay, good, Hogs will stay in here nice and tight. I said this time I'm just going to try and send them all in, and I'm going to use skeleton spells to activate the town hall and get everybody going 1, 2, 3. So here come skeleton spells. They hit the town hall. The Hog Riders say, hey, Grand Warden's closer. And this guy says, guys, wait, the town hall's important. Let's get the town hall. And everybody else said, no, let's get these defenses. They're closer to us. And I do wind up getting, we'll go back to regular time speed here. I do wind up getting a nice push from these guys over here on the outside. A couple of them jumped to the inside, and I was like, maybe I'll pray and hope my heal. And if you don't panic, who knows what can happen. I panicked there. I dumped that heal spell in on the town hall with 3 Hog Riders that were obviously about to die. If I had used the heal spell right there where I use this heal spell and save the last one for something over here around the gold mine, dark elixir in between all these defenses, maybe I would have gotten a little bit more mileage out of this one. But town hall didn't even come close. Big whiff, no good on that attack. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, going down to some assassin skeletons shooting down my troops and the eagle artillery blowing people up. Nice work, Prince Kamal. Oh no, I'm under attack. I don't want to take a look at it yet. We'll come back. Prince Kamal. Then we had, this was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that was yesterday morning. This is 8 here. It was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we end on King Torture. So, nice job, Prince Kamal. We're on to Ricardo. Ring Base Cardo. This one, I don't actually remember this attack, so I'll be reminding myself of where I went at the same time that you guys are seeing it. I guess before I even go in, I could talk through what I might wind up looking at. So queen over here, town hall, eagle up near the top. I need to get the clan castle troops, so I definitely need to come in from the bottom. Probably come in from this side. Oh, I guess that answers that question. Coming in from this side. I was just thinking about the same thing over here. You could get baby dragon to take this building here. King over here. I bet you the archer queen's going to walk this direction, but we'll see what I wind up doing. So king comes in the middle there. King starts heading around. Archer queen. Oh, it did manage to get him in there, so that's good. Poison spell for the balloons. Stupid flying tank. Yep. There goes the king heading outside. So Ice Golem manages to get inside there with the Pekka. They don't do very much before going down to that single target Inferno Tower. Now at this point, let's see what we would do with the Hogs. We could come up here behind the king, but then I don't know that I'm close enough to keep, like, this town hall is farther away than this air defense, so after they destroy this Inferno Tower, they'll head toward that. I could come in with some down here to clear out this stuff and then save 10 of them to come in behind it. I could probably do the same thing over here. Let's see what I actually decided on. I gave the king... Oh, the king went in, so I'm giving him some time to do a little bit of work. See if he could get to that bomb tower. And Hogs are coming in from the bottom. And I saved 9 of them to get the town hall. Oh, I do remember this one. They were close enough to the middle. I remember thinking, oh man, maybe I should have sent in all of them, and maybe they would have gotten a bigger push, and I would have done a better job. But I waited way too long on those heal spells. That heal spell is healing one Hog Rider who's getting murdered in there. Then I overcompensated and put 2 heal spells down practically on top of each other, and in 4 times speed, we see the rest of this run on out for a low damage 2-star. Grumble, grumble. Centrally located town hall. Let's see how that defense worked out for us. 1 star. Thank you. Thank you very much. Person who's a fan of... I know what this is. I don't remember what this is. Comment down below. Remind me what this is. I don't remember. But, yep, I'll take that 1 star. Too many people. They suck at attacking ring bases. But I'll take that all day long. So that actually makes today looking... Today don't look too bad. I got 3 more attacks than I've taken, or 3 more defenses than attacks, and I'm only down 39. That could certainly turn out to be a reasonable day to help me recover from the damage of yesterday. Okay, so that was our shot against Ricardo. We finish off the day with attack 7 and 8 as 3 stars to close out what was the... Let me see, this is day 4, day 3. This is day 2, to close out day 2 of Legend League. We're going against McLovin, and McLovin giving me one of my favorite bases to attack. I absolutely love hitting this thing. It's, not too deep in terms of buildings. You got 1 here, people can come in close. 1 here, people can come in close. It'll put all my troops right in here and get right toward the town hall. Went ahead and started with the king up there. The problem with these air defenses is not a lot of good placement for the balloon and the baby dragon, and so baby dragon and balloon coming here where they can get at least a little bit in the middle, but the queen takes down the balloon and then dispatches the baby dragon very quickly. But I do manage to get a nice push here, and the archer queen goes in a little bit more. Come on, archer queen, without a flying tank to deal with. Archer queen winds up getting in there, taking that X-bow, and then so kindly she took a step inside and went ahead and started blowing stuff up and activated that town hall so that my Hog Riders would indeed view that as a big threat. So this bomb tower, only problem here, I didn't want to put too many hogs right on that one. And here we go, Hog Riders. There's my son telling me that he's happy that I ordered his video game. We'll go regular speed. So heal spell pretty quick on in there. Coming up around the Eagle Artillery, lots of time the Hogs spend there banging that thing out. I was thinking about dropping a heal over here, but then figured I would abandon them and continue healing the bulk of my troops, which I did. And then with 1 heal spell left for this bottom corner where there's, on this base layout, there's often a lot of giant bombs down in here, so I tend to save the heal spell on the back end if I can, just so that I can limit the damage that is done if they go rogue and take down a whole bunch of, hit a whole bunch of giant bombs. Although it looks like some of them went down over here. Very happy with that one. I like this base layout. It's one of my favorite base layouts. I have a very high 3-star rate against that base layout. And our final attack for the day, rounding out what was day 2 of Legend League this season of October 2019. So Town Hall on the outside, Clan Castle troops close, the Archer Queen a little bit deeper into the base. I don't even remember where I dumped the skeletons in the last attack, but the air defense over there, not in range yet, gives me a chance to try and hit a few of these with a baby dragon. And then I didn't really bother trying to do too much funneling on this side. I just figured send the wrecker in on this side. King gets involved, a whole bunch of skeleton traps come, witches come out. My favorite thing to see in clan castles is a bunch of witches, especially when it's a centrally or an external town hall, because the poison spell just gobbles them up before they're able to do too much damage. And I put the rage spell in there, which actually this morning I made my last attack without the rage spell, because I keep finding that it doesn't feel like it does enough. So I'm going to tinker with a 5th heal spell instead of the rage, because I think all of that in the middle would have happened exactly the same. Or in the middle, all of that right there at the town hall would have happened exactly the same without that rage, but instead I would have had an extra heal spell to be working with. So at this point, not a whole lot has actually happened to the base itself. And so, you know, if I bring Hogs in here, there's just this very long line of defenses. You bring him in here, there's a nice long line of defenses. At least on this side, I had a slightly smaller length of defenses, but I needed to get to the Archer Queen, and I figured I could save my skeleton spells for the middle here. This is where it's like my 4-finger placement line of cavalry hogs, just trying to get everybody banging away, and then Grand Warden in the middle. I do have these guys running up here a little bit farther away from what I'd like and taking fire from a big wizard tower, but most of the troops over in here. That town hall is down, and so I like to protect everybody from the first blast of the Eagle artillery. And then I did heal spell, somewhat side by side. Skeletons you see in there now. Yay, little skeletons, go get the Archer Queen. And I got 2 more heal spells that come basically back to back, top and bottom here. One there, one by the Eagle. One by the Eagle, there it is. And by the time all that stuff detonates and blows up and they're getting healed, there's still a nice chunk of Hog Riders in there to face the end of the base, and they come down this way and then loop back up to the top. Yep, to take out that last wizard tower. And you see skeletons in there doing some business, helping out. Got some cleanup troop wizards scattered around the base. Final wizard and archer come in, and we ended the day with a nice 3-star attack, which was the 4th one on the day. And then yesterday happened, which was brutal. I'm right now finding myself having a lot of trouble keeping up with all this, because I do have a very good job and children and my wife and all that stuff that I really enjoy about my life in general. So this time-consuming exercise is going to come to a close for now, unless suddenly people start saying, oh my god, we love that so much and you should do this more often. So if this is super important, you think this is great for me to do, and you're even still watching and not asleep, comment down below. Let me know if this is something that's worth the time and effort that I put into recording the videos and then doing a little bit of minor prep work on the back end to block out my son's name from him having sent me a text message. In the meantime, like the video, tell your clanmates to check me out. I've got Town Hall 7 all the way up to Town Hall 12 content. This is Trample Damage saying have a good one.